teach me wrong from right. And I'll show you what I can be. And say it for me, say it to me, and I'll leave this life behind me. Say it if it's worth saving me. I'm falling. And all I need is you. Please, I'm calling. And all I scream for you. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Show me what it's like to be the last one standing. Teach me wrong from right, and I'll show you what I can be. And say it for me, say it to me, and I'll leave this life behind me. Say it if it's worth saving me. I'm falling. Say it for me, say it to me, and I'll leave this life behind me. Say it if it's worth saving me. Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation, and little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. It's the edge of the world in all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a final location. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. Hey, your Sergeant Barrow, while to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your chin, or is that war you're waging? Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softcore. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Mary McGill, be my ferry to the world, be my very own constellation. A teenage bride with a baby inside, getting high on information. And buy me a star on a boulevard, it's Californication. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. In Cobain, can you hear the spheres singing songs off station to station? And Alderon's not far away, it's Californication. Born and raised by those that praise control of population. Everybody's been there, and I don't need no vacation. Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softcore. Destruction leads to a very rough road, but it also breeds creation. An earthquake's out to a girl's guitar, that's just another good vibration. And tidal waves couldn't save the world from Californication. Hey, I surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Sicker than the rest, there is no test, but this is what you're craving. shine doing what I've shown. Never be, never see. Won't see what might have been. What I felt, what I've known. Never shine doing what I've shown. Never free, never me. So I dug the earth again. They dedicate their lives to me.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday to everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Bad Bitch Fuel. I hope everybody had a great weekend. It was a very weird and fascinating weekend all at the same time. So I'm not sure if any of you guys watched the Colorado State game last night, but wow. And yeah, it was an amazing game. We actually stayed up and watched the whole thing, if you could believe that. That's how intriguing it was. It's like you couldn't take your eyes off of it. So, but it was a very interesting game to say the least. I mean, I honestly thought that Colorado was not gonna get the win, but they pulled it out. So after double overtime. So congratulations to Colorado. So today's show is gonna be a little bit different than normal. TK is actually still at work. From what I've been told, she's planning on or she gets off at 5:00, so she's gonna be heading back to her place, and then she's gonna come on. And then I have been told that Uncle Lou's Your Season Is Over video is supposed to be premiering at 6:30. So unfortunately, the show is actually not going to be the entire 2 hours today. So which is fine. I mean, you know, him and I talked about it before I left him this afternoon. So but yeah, so there's that. So a little bit of a short show today. But until my lovely co-host gets here, I will kind of be on my own. So you guys are going to kind of have to help me out. I may end up dropping the StreamYard link a little bit earlier than usual, just so, you know, we can kind of get some people in here and we can talk about this weekend's games. Let me start off by saying first, though, congratulations to the Florida Gators, because I see that Celine Driver is in here. Unfortunately, Tennessee was on the other end of that spectrum. So, but you know, someone has to win and someone has to lose, and you know, I mean, sorry Tennessee, but congratulations Gators. I know Celine didn't get a chance to really watch the game, so he was kind of asking me about you know, what was happening. So I'm not sure, Celine, were you able to go watch it back or anything like that? I'm not mistreating Your Season Is Over. They're actually mistreating me, so. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, again, this is just something that we're going to have to, you know, we're going to have to figure out, but it's still kind of like I mean, it's only week 3, so hopefully, you know, we'll be able to figure something out, you know, where things aren't kind of running into each other. I don't know. It'll be something we'll have to figure out. Let me go ahead and take roll. Third in Nate, formerly known as Nate the Great. What's up? He says. Matt Dumit, Octavian Cater. Welcome, Octavian. How are you? I'm not sure if this is your first time here, but I'm glad you joined. Glad you subscribed. I appreciate that. The Uncle Lou, CJ, Stingray, Celine Driver, which I'm very excited that he's here too, because he doesn't get too many chances to listen in on Sundays. Darius Senior, Big Vol Daddy. Sorry, BBD. Sorry, Tennessee lost. And they didn't look very good either. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Jay Shipes, Brad Pitt, Pigskin Pete. Hi, Pete. Mrs. Pete make it back yet? Let the big dog eat. Scrolling. Sir Uga, or as I like to call him, Saragua. Texas Rocks. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Sports Talk 101. Bulldog Brian, Pastor Dave, Truth Seeker is here. Welcome, Truth Seeker. Ben Swaggerty, Atypical Gump, Agent Z, The Nature Boy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you haven't yet done so as well, too, if you could make sure that you hit the thumbs up. There's 28 people in here currently, and I've only got 6 likes, so make sure you're hitting those thumbs up, please. Also, if you feel so inclined to do so, there is a link to my Cash App and PayPal in the description of this video, and I'll actually post it in the chat as well and pin it to the top of the chat. As Helene Driver would say, never expected but always appreciated. So if you would like to donate to the channel and myself, of course, anything is appreciated. So, all right, so let's get on with it. Again, I'm waiting on my co-host. Oh, well, she's in the back room now. Happy Sunday.
Hey, girl, how can you hear me? Because you sound all like not like, okay, hold on. You sound kind of.
Yeah, you're coming in and out, so. Yeah, I think we lost her. Can you hear me?
I can hear you a little. I mean, it just sounds staticky because I'm in the car going home.
Yeah. I mean,
I
it's.
can get out of.
Yeah, you're. I mean, the connection keeps going in and out for you. Like you're kind of fading in and out.
Okay, so you want me to just call you when I get home?
Yeah, that's fine. I think I should be able to hold it down till then.
Okay. Sorry, girl.
No, it's fine. Look, I mean, we knew this was going to happen, so it's not, it's yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to make some decisions here probably coming up within the next couple of I don't know. I guess I'll get with you, and I'll get with Lou too and figure it out. So, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, just call me when you get home, girl.
All right, girl. Love you. Love everybody.
Yeah, we'll see you in a few.
Bye. Okay.
No, Vic Tube, she's not on her radio. She was calling from her car. So, yeah, she's just going to wait till she gets back to come back on. So, walkie-talkie. Do you even know what a walkie-talkie is, Nate? I'm going to try, Pastor Dave. I'm going to try and hold it down. I'm going to do my best. Absolutely. It's a lot easier to find things to talk about when you have somebody to kind of have a conversation with. And the dialogue is not just one-sided. So yeah, that's why I prefer to have her on here with me co-hosting. But I think I can hold it down for 15-20 minutes, however long it takes her to get home. So yeah. All right, so let's see here. I'm just kind of scrolling up in the comments to see if I missed anything while I was talking to her. So nope. Okay. You guys are behaving in here. Welcome, Hoghead. Hoghead. So, what did everybody think about the games this weekend? Or Saturday, actually. Sorry about that. I was just. People are texting me. Oh, did you really, Pastor Dave? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, Alabama came out in the end. I mean, it only took them 4 quarters to figure out what was going on. But look, I mean, Georgia, yes, that's what I was just about to say, Brian. Georgia was very, very, very sloppy. Didn't look good that first half. So, but they came back the second half and pulled out the W. So it was. I agree, K Dog. I agree. Iowa actually scored 41 points in a game. Couple upsets of the day. Yeah, we were sitting there watching the Colorado and Colorado State game, and I specifically remember asking Lou if Colorado were to lose, would that be like the upset of the week? And I think that he said it would have been if had they had lost. Yeah, I think I remember someone mentioning in the comment section of Lou's Patreon stream that Vegas made a bunch of money this yesterday. Who won the wheel? Does anybody know? And did they win like their bets, whatever their bet was? The rigged wheel. I can't remember who won. Matt Dimmitt says Colorado's losing next week. Who do they play next week? Oh, what? Oregon, right? They play Oregon next week. Celine Driver says Harvard is winning the Ivy League this year. Welcome, Octavian.
What's going on?
And Nate, how's it going?
Hello. Congrats, Octavian.
Man, this has been the best weekend that you could ever dream of right here. Beat
I'm
Tennessee
sure.
and watching their fans cry. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a pretty
I really
exciting moment for you, I'm sure, wasn't it, Octavian?
look. They just need me to coach every Florida Tennessee game because I know exactly what Tennessee does. They just gonna fold up. If we bully them, they gonna fold up.
Yep. Actually, I knew it all along.
I mean, I
Yeah.
see BVD is in the comment section, but has anybody done a wellness check on TriStar?
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say. he's probably hiding in his truck in the. And I don't know.
I'll tell you what, Gator Nation is really fired up now. I think we have a chance to compete with for the SEC East this year. We're really
Yeah.
fired up. If we beat Kentucky and South Carolina on the road, I really think we're gonna have it.
Hey, anything can
Ain't nobody gonna be
happen.
able to tell you shit, huh, Octavian?
Oh no, Austin Armstrong, Austin Armstrong is the goat, man. Austin, our defensive coordinator. Hey, we're gonna have to pay our defensive coordinator. He made some extra money last night. The whole Tennessee to 16 points. That that young man is the next coach, the next great coach in waiting.
Nice.
I love me some Austin Armstrong. I love the way that Georgia played yesterday, but you know
Yeah.
Georgia,
Looks like
uh,
shit.
they 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 didn't really play like they just start off slow. They're a slow starting team
Welcome,
No
Celine
this
and
shit.
year.
Vic.
I can't stay long, but I just wanted to say hello
Yep.
and a happy new year to all my goyim buddies.
New Year.
Jewish New
Rosh
Year?
Hashanah,
Oh, Rosh Hashanah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
5783. We've been around a long time.
All right.
What's up, Vic?
So what year? So what year is it, Celine?
5783.
87, 83. That's 87, 83. So that's since when? I mean, since what event are we going by? I mean,
Since the founding of Judaism,
oh,
5,783 years ago.
okay.
Oh, okay.
How did
Oh,
your
I
how did your dinner go yesterday?
It was a good occasion. I mean, we were there, to mark the 1 year of my father's passing, so it was not the easiest day yesterday.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't see the Florida game. I was focused on my family.
Yeah.
DVD was giving me updates.
Oh, well, that's good.
But I didn't see 1 minute of it. I heard the last few seconds of the game was a little, shall we say, eventful. I didn't think, I really didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Really,
Well. Yeah. Y'all won.
surprised.
Y'all jumped out to a big lead and held on to it. So.
Well, from what I understand, held on is not the right word, but yeah, we jumped out to a 26 to something lead and, you know, won by 2 scores. So, hey, and I was looking at our schedule. I mean, if it probably won't work this way, but it could end up we go into the cocktail party 6-1.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
In our
That's
favor
if we
too.
get past Kentucky, but
Yeah.
hey,
Who do y'all play next?
6-1.
we ain't gonna. Well, we're playing Charlotte next.
Oh.
Well, that can be easy.
But we're not beating Georgia. I mean, that's not in the cards. But it
No.
would be nice to go in there.
But
Or,
I mean, yeah, I think y'all could probably go 8-4. I think y'all aren't beating Georgia, and I think y'all aren't beating LSU. But
No,
maybe
we're
y'all
not
could beat.
beating-
But maybe y'all could. But I think that y'all could beat Florida State. But
stranger things have happened. Stranger things. I just should take it one game at one week at a time.
I mean,
But I actually have to jump off real quick. I just wanted to say hello and support my buddy BA. And also, if I may plug a little bit, I will be live streaming the Harvard game Friday night and the Florida game Saturday night.
Okay.
Cool.
I know nobody cares about Harvard, but I do.
I
And
have
it's 150 years of Harvard football.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
a lot of years.
that is a lot of years. Look, I mean, if it's happening Friday, there's not much else going on besides Vic, doing his normal. What time's the game?
7.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Vic,
Well, I'm sorry, Vic, but nobody's going to jump onto my stream anyway, so I won't be disturbing your stream too
yeah,
much.
probably not.
is Harvard playing Brown?
Damn.
Yeah, Harvard is playing the Marxist university known as Brown. That's
they
where my
are.
sister went, and I hope we beat Brown so bad they close their football program.
I don't know why any university will call them Brown.
Because they're dull and they're dull and stupid and without imagination, just like the color brown. Anyway, I gotta go, BA. I just thank you for giving me a minute and love you.
Of course. Love you too. Thanks for coming on.
All right.
So,
Bye-bye.
Vic, what were your thoughts on the Georgia game? The first half in particular.
Yeah, well, you know what else? I mean, yeah, we had a slow start. Again, yeah, I was really worried at halftime. I was concerned, but yeah, we dominated in the second half. So
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that? Was that a scrum
Well,
shot?
so what do you think? What do you think were some of the problems that Georgia was having that first half?
yeah, well, yeah, I think it was some some bad reads or like bad decisions by Carson Beck. I think a lot of times when we had receivers open, but he wasn't seeing them or wasn't throwing it to them. So yeah.
Good morning,
And
BVD. How are you?
but not
How
not
are you, DA?
I'm doing great.
good. But
I don't know how well you can hear me. I'm literally like rolling down the sidewalk
Yeah, I
heading
see
to
you.
Greenwood. We got a game too. We got 2 games this week, so they're practicing on Sunday. But anyway, I just want to say I love you, Celine. Octavian, you're my internet buddy, but you people have lost your damn minds. You're not going 6-1. You're not beating Kentucky in 2 weeks at Kroger Field. We beat a horrible Florida team last night with a horrible Tennessee team. Tennessee, and this is my honest opinion now, if they keep Joe Milton in at quarterback, Tennessee will be lucky to go 8-4.
is it time to put in Nico
I think it's time to put in Nico.
Yeah.
Leva?
I was a big Joe Milton supporter until last night, and then there's a guy named Coach Jay that used to coach. It's either Nico or Bryce Young when they were younger, and this guy, he thinks that Nico is absolutely 100% ready at the college level and already makes better decisions than Joe. So I don't know. I'm just frustrated as hell today. And I really don't think Florida is any good. And that's not a knock on Octavian or Celine. I knew Mertz was going to make us look bad because every Florida quarterback does that. But you guys need to check on him. Didn't he get hurt last night? His hand or something?
Who?
Mertz?
Mertz, yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think at one point in time I thought I heard Lou say something about he might have hurt his shoulder, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I think
Lou
he
says
did.
if you put Nico in, you're going 6-6.
What?
Well, that's just a difference of opinion between me and Lou.
Yeah, would you
Would I
rather go?
rather what?
Would you rather go 6-6 with Milton or 6-6 with Nico?
Oh, 100% 6-6 with Nico. That's valuable game experience. Listen, Nico, I'm telling y'all don't have to believe this. You could look at it as me just being a overzealous Tennessee fan, but Nico's going to ball out. And if he don't get hurt at Tennessee, he will be Tennessee's first Heisman winner. Book it.
Oh, you heard it here first.
That's right.
You heard it here first, okay?
You heard it here first. And
that's a pretty hot take there, BVD.
It is a hot take. I'm actually not the first person to say that.
Oh yeah.
But first person to say it on this show, and I know Lou's probably pulling his hair out, thinking, "What an idiot!" That's okay, Lou. You're allowed to think I'm an idiot. That's okay. We've both thought each other were idiots in the past, and we'll both think each other are idiots in the future, because the beauty of the game of college football is sometimes you're wrong and sometimes you're right.
Look, I'm not going to lie. I mean, like, I think this weekend I was actually more into it than I've ever really been. I mean, especially when Georgia plays, though, too. Like, I kind of get, like, really into, like, I'm kind of focused more on, like, when Georgia plays, just because not only am I still trying to learn stuff about football, but yeah, like I try to make sure that I'm seeing what's going on with Georgia, so I can kind of keep up with everything that everybody's saying, But yeah, for some reason, like, I mean, that Colorado State game, like, really, really, like, intrigued me. It was just
that was a great game.
It was an amazing game.
Yeah, I didn't stay.
Although.
Yeah, I did watch the highlights of it, though. So.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
No matter who you were pulling for in that game, the finish was unreal.
I know.
And I'm
it was
telling
crazy.
You, Shadur Sanders may win the Heisman this year.
I don't know.
He might.
I mean, he's going to have some help from his teammates, of course.
Yeah.
But
He could, but
Including Travis Hunter too.
I don't think that is. But I don't think
Travis
Colorado's
Hunter got
going to win
last
enough
night.
games
Yeah.
for him to be considered. But
Have we heard yet if Travis Hunter's back?
I
I
mean,
don't know if he's back.
Oh
Hoping
yeah,
it's
yeah.
damn
He took a hard hit. He took a hard hit.
I mean, I knew it was going to happen at some point. I mean, because he's been playing both sides of the ball. I mean, I kind of get it. But
Yeah.
it's kind of dangerous if you're playing like a lot because like he did, he got hurt and
Let me in.
Can you put the gate for me, please, real quick? Huh? Can you go around the gate for me real quick? Thanks.
Yeah, I want to
Hell
say
yeah.
I think that's the first time that I've actually stayed up that late to watch the ending of a football game. I mean,
It was ridiculous.
I don't think it ended
was
till
so-
like 1, like a little after 1, I think. But yeah, I think that was the first time since I've actually been like a part of this community and actually watching college football that's the first time I've ever watched the ending of a football game that late.
yeah.
Here you go, guys. You're getting your first live look at the beautiful Burley Stadium.
Oh well,
When,
we can see you here, but they can't see you. Hang on, let me
Oh, you got me covered up. Okay, I got
yeah, hang on a second.
you. Cool. I got one team that don't suck. Oh.
The hell are you doing, Vic?
All right, there we go. I got you on now.
Thank you, DA. Yeah, it's not normal to be practicing on Sunday, but it's also not normal to have 2 football games in a week, and we got one Tuesday and one Friday.
So are you doing a show tonight, BBD?
Oh yeah, I'll be back home in time for my show.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna stay here about an hour.
Well, what are the odds that it's going to be storming for the next game?
What are the odds? What now?
What are the odds if it storms again and cancels games?
Oh my God, we'll all lose our minds. There's been 5 games already played. The high school football season is already half over. Can you believe that shit?
Wow, I can't believe it.
And there's been 5 games played. Greenville's 2-0.
That's a great right, Texas Rock. I know. I didn't think that. Yeah, I'd ever get to this point where I'm actually able to have some sort of conversation about college football. But yeah, I know it's amazing, right?
I saw you getting excited when Georgia scored that first or second touchdown.
Yeah, you know, it
Or
makes
maybe
it.
it was
It makes it a lot more. It makes it a lot more fun when you kind of know what's going on. So,
Yeah.
I mean, before, like, I would, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, whatever, they just scored or whatever. But I mean, now that I kind of have an idea of what's going on and how the scoring and shit works, yeah, like, I mean, I do find myself tending to get a little excited when things like that happen. So, welcome Fish and Football. Another thing too is like, now that I kind of understand. Look, I'm nowhere near where I probably want to be, or like where, you know, and don't, you know, I hope people don't expect me to. I'm not to the point where I can start commentating games. Let's just put it that way. So.
Yeah. I've been watching football right here at this stadium right up there. I went to my first game when I was 5 years old in 1972, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how many years? 50 some years of watching football, and I still don't understand a lot of it, so don't feel bad.
Well, you know, in the very, very beginning, when like I first was, you know, would start watching games with like Lou and stuff like that, like I'd feel stupid asking like a question where in my mind I know it's like common sense, but for someone that's never had any idea of how it works, you know, like I never even went to high school football games when I was in high school.
Right.
You know, so if I did, I wasn't on the field, you know, watching the actual football game. I was probably off doing something
Yeah.
which we won't talk about. That's a story for a different day. But
You
yeah,
weren't out
like
behind the bleachers doing illegal stuff, were you, BA? Or making out
I
behind the bleachers?
I plead the fifth on all of that.
Okay. We'll
But
let
yeah,
you slide.
yeah. But when you actually kind of have an understanding of what's going on, yeah, it makes it very interesting. I'm telling you, and like even last year during
What's up, George?
during the national
Good, man. How are you?
during the national
Sorry.
championship game. No, you're fine. During the national championship game, like I mean, I think at some point in time I was like texting Mrs. Pete and TK at the same time saying, "I don't know how y'all do this. This is so stressful." I was like I was like, now I understand why you guys get all worked up. But yeah, just watching the national championship game last year was, yeah, just very, very stressful.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a question for everybody out there.
Sure.
Does Tennessee suck? Well, does Florida
Hey, Coach Harris.
suck, or does Florida suck, or is Tennessee
Harris.
that bad? That's my question.
Come here
I
for a
have two
second.
questions, by the way. I have two of
Well,
them.
well, I think the way
You
it
ain't
is
got a second?
that I think that
All
Florida
right, come here for a minute, yeah. Hey, y'all say hello to Coach Scott Harris. He's a big Georgia fan.
Hello. Go
Dogs, baby.
Go
Always up to help.
Dogs.
Oh yeah,
He's been giving
I'm
me
getting
shit
to that
for
next.
How many years
Yeah,
now? 13?
yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like that?
yes, here's
Yeah.
what it's that Florida is
Get
better
after it today.
not
You got to
for
pick up 2 big ones.
and Tennessee is
I
not
appreciate
Vic.
that. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
Now I'm going to go ahead and bounce. You guys enjoy the rest of your show. I'm going to enjoy some good football for a change.
Yeah. Tennessee man
Ba-dum-bum.
has to bounce after a hard question's asked. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
BBD. We'll see you later.
Well, hey, y'all tune in at 8 o'clock tonight, and we'll finish talking about how shitty Florida really is.
Oh. Oh.
So
Yeah.
Sounds like the gauntlet's being thrown down there fishing. So
I mean, I'm not. Look, I'm not going to talk shit
But-
about Florida in the game
uh,
because that would just be stupid. And I tried to tell Uncle Lou. I sent him a text telling him why some of us Tennessee fans were scared of this game, and every single one of my worst fears came true. But listen, y'all have a good afternoon.
As it should.
Thank you for having me on, BA. Go Balls, screw y'alls, and I'll see you later tonight.
all right, BBD, later.
Yeah.
All right,
Pitiful.
what was your second
Pitiful.
question?
Well, my first question didn't get answered. I think Vic was going to answer it though.
Okay. Well, yeah. Go ahead, Vic. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say that's not really that. It's not really that. It's not really that. That they that they're not good. It's just that they're just maybe not as good as we thought. But I still think Tennessee is good, and I also think that Florida is also a little bit better than we thought. So
Mediocre, you mean?
Yeah. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Vic, what's your opinion on Joe Milton
my opinion on Joe Milton. Well, I don't know. I don't really.
as a whole? What's your opinion?
Yeah, I don't really,
Overrated?
really have.
Yeah, what you?
Is kind of overrated.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought so too.
I mean,
I mean, at one point in time, like we were trying to keep a tally of how many overthrows and underthrows he had, but we lost count. So-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You sit there and watch him, and it's like his underthrow, overthrow. If he has any type of pressure, it's like, oh, what the fuck is he doing? It's like, I don't know. I don't know. But Joe Milton's supposed to be like Hendon Hooker, like times 12. But I don't know. What do I know? I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything.
Well, he's been in my well, not my, but Joe Milton's been my team for like formerly for 2 years.
He was on your team, yes. I know, yes.
And he's still the same thing that he was at
Mm-hmm.
Michigan. So he's trash. He acts like he wants to be like Cam Newton. He's effing garbage. So
How did Michigan do?
Let's just say I'm not happy that day, although we still won. 31 points. Oh my god.
Michigan did fine.
Yeah,
Michigan did fine.
Yeah,
Well,
30.
except for McCarthy, he struggled that game.
I mean, yeah, I think that that Michigan is overrated. I think that they should not be two. They're beating, they're playing like these noble
So
teams that they
okay,
beat them by
okay.
like 25, 27, 28 points.
So
Meanwhile,
Well,
here's my
hold on, Vic. You can't
you got
say
all these
that.
other teams
You
playing.
can't say that when you play cupcakes and
Play,
you stay at number one. So you can't say that about Michigan
yeah,
either. I
exactly.
mean, y'all play
I'm
cupcakes. I mean,
done.
you can't do that.
No, I'm not done. But I was just saying that you've got other teams, are beating their non-Power 5 opponents by 40 and 50 points. But I mean,
okay.
Yeah, and you barely beat
what
South
happened?
Carolina. So
Yeah,
should y'all drop or no?
So is Jordan overrated? What I saw from that game, probably. So that's.
I don't know if they're overrated, but you
for
can't
that
you
game.
can't sit and make the stance that
I
Michigan
saw-
doesn't play anybody, so that they shouldn't be ranked number 2.
Yeah.
When meanwhile you're Georgia with the.
I'm not saying it's because they haven't played anybody. I'm not saying
Well, that's basically saying.
That's what you just said though.
it's just that you should be beating those teams. You should be beating these teams by 40, and you're not doing that. So.
Well, I mean, you're barely doing that too.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, come on, Vic.
We beat UT Martin by 41, and we beat Boston by 42. So.
Yeah, like you should, which is accurate.
27. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but you can't sit and down Michigan for winning by 30 plus. I mean, you can't do that.
They haven't won by 30 plus. That's the point.
Yes, they did. 31. That's more than 30.
Thank you for that math lesson, Nate.
So shut the hell up, Nick.
Nate's a mathematician, bro.
I know, right? Damn.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
ain't fucking around.
same problem that Ohio State had in their first 2 games. But
Nate, are you still planning on going to Charleston in November?
Yeah, I am.
You are? Okay.
Yeah. Now on the Vegas trip, to be determined. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, so Vegas trip might not happen for you?
Might not or might. We don't know. It's the to be determined.
But that's silly.
I mean, like I said for the South Olympics, South Olympics, I want to go, but I highly doubt it might happen because. So here's my question.
Wait. I'm sorry. Did I hear that correctly? You might not be able to make it to Palm Springs next year.
Palm Springs. What do you mean by that?
You mean Panama City?
I'm sorry, not Palm Springs. Why did I say Panama City Beach? Are you saying you're not gonna be able to make it to Panama City?
No. I meant the Las Vegas trip.
Oh, well, I swear you just said something about. I swear you just said something.
I meant to say Las Vegas. I was re-elaborating. Yeah.
Oh.
But yes, I'm going to South Olympics for sure. But anyway, so my question for Lou and Pete is I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I rarely mean. But my question for them is, if it's a men's trip and it's not like we're doing poker together or whatever, and they're doing their own thing, that's not technically a men's trip. It's like I thought a men's just mostly a hang out and go betting together, but they're That's my question. So
Okay, let's
Did
book
you say go bang together?
let's bookshelf
No,
that
no,
for a
no.
second. Let's shelf that. Let's shelf that for a second. Hi, my lovely co-host. How are you?
I'm so sorry.
Don't
I'm
stop.
so
Look,
irritated
stop
right now.
apologizing. Stop
No, but
apologizing.
okay, but here's the thing though. Like I could have been on earlier, but 8 million things had to happen wrong. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it
But I'm
always
cool.
goes. Yeah,
I'm
that's how.
calm.
Hey,
And I'm
lady.
collected.
Hey, lady.
Hey, dude! Congrats on beating Tennessee.
They beat the fucking brakes off of them.
Where's TriStar?
That's what I said.
TriStar?
I don't know if you heard me earlier. Welcome, Bulldog Ryan.
TriStar.
I don't know if you
Hey,
heard me
how
earlier. I
are
was
you?
like, I need somebody
Yeah.
to do a wellness check on TriStar because I have not heard any. Not even
Don't
in our,
worry.
not even in our group chat, TK. The group chat that we
Yeah,
have.
Girl.
Not-
He
not a
did a Twitter
word.
space this morning.
Oh, did he? Not a
He did
word
a Twitter
from
space.
TriStar.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he
and
can't
apparently
help it. He's
TriStar is like a
addicted.
Twitter space, like a fucking animal. I mean, there's like 40 people in there on Twitter. So I mean, that's what he did this morning. And you know, they did the usual.
Yeah.
Our O line sucks, and I mean, you know,
No, their
he
fucking
did
quarterback
the
sucks.
Tennessee man thing.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know this information until I heard it while I was setting up.
Oh yeah.
That's why I started laughing. I'm like,
Mhm.
"Oh, you kidding?" Like I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Tennessee
Yeah.
beat a terrible Clemson team and thought they were the shit.
yeah,
I mean,
not really.
Hey, that's facts. That's facts.
because Florida, I'd never seen Florida this bad. No offense, Bishop. No, but you know what I'm saying? For them,
No, we
to
suck,
not be
and then
able
we
to
still beat their
y'all,
ass.
I
Yeah.
know.
This is
So
pretty
that's-
regular for Florida post Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
It's really
all right.
weird.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
season and
Let-
last
let's-
season have been really weird.
Let's address this question that Nate had. So your question, Nate, was why is it called a guys trip when you feel like that you guys aren't going to be hanging out together? Is that what you're asking?
Well,
It's a guys trip because only guys are supposed to be going. There are no women allowed. That's why it's called a guys trip.
No, I get that. I get that.
What are you wondering,
Well,
Nate?
well,
What's
the-
the
the
real
whole-
question?
what
Tell us
Nate's
the
saying
real
is-
question you have. He's
what Nate-
he's making up another question to hide
No,
the
I can tell
question
you.
he really wants.
No, I can tell you.
Okay.
I mean, it's a boys' trip. Everybody goes to the casino, all the stuff like that, and it's stuff that Nate can't do. So it's not a boys' trip to Nate because Nate can't do these things. So that's what
yeah,
it is.
yeah, he can. I mean, he's 20. He'll be what 20, almost 22. So it's not like he can.
I'm already
He is
22.
22.
Oh, he's
Well,
22.
but can
His
I mean
birthday was
can
the
he?
Oh,
other
that's
day.
right.
Yeah.
Your birthday was last what
He
couple
has
days
to
ago.
have
Friday.
his mom come
Yeah.
with him if he's gonna go. He has to have his mom come with him if he's gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if Nate's gonna participate in frivolous shit, then yeah, I mean, yeah, his
Well,
mom's
what
not
happened
gonna
to
be
your
there.
dad going? I thought your dad was. I thought you said your dad was
Well,
supposed to be going.
You know,
I don't think he likes us.
He like the Ace said, he's kind of shy, to be honest. But
Shy.
yeah, but
That's what he said.
That's a nice way of saying he don't like us.
Shit, I don't blame him. Yeah, I don't blame him.
We're degenerates.
no,
We
my,
are.
my basic my really question is like I said or asked, if it's a guy's trip, what's the point of going and like individually, like doing their own stuff if they're not like if we're not like doing
Because they don't need to be up each other's asses 24/7.
Then it's not
It
really
means
guys.
no
Yeah,
women.
that really is
All
the
it
point.
means
Yeah.
is no women. That's all it means.
Well, I thought it was supposed to be a fun trip, but well, I don't know.
It is
But you
fun.
don't- It is fun
It is.
because
No,
they
not
meet up
really.
again after they play. They talk a bunch of shit, you know. Then they go
Well,
have
they
dinner,
don't.
and then they.
Okay, this is where I can.
Hey,
get confused.
TK knows, bro. TK
This
knows.
is where I can get confused. If it's a guy's trip, like I said, ask, and you said they do their own stuff, then that's basically not a guy's trip. It's an individual trip, and I don't know. I'm getting portrayed.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, Nate. I mean, it's not like y'all are going to be doing things individually the whole time you guys are there. Yes, there'll be times where you guys may go out to eat together, or you guys will be at the same casino together. I mean, but it's not going to be like, let's do whatever, whatever, you know,
Wants to do.
yeah, I mean, people are going to want to do their own thing. Like even Pete was saying something about there's supposed to be a gun show that's supposed to be happening at the same time that they're there. And I mean, he knows that Lou doesn't have any interest in guns. So,
Well,
if he goes, he's going to go by himself. So, I mean, what's wrong with people wanting to go off by themselves and do things by themselves?
well, I'm just saying. Well, ask him, what's the point then? I mean, I think, in my opinion, I don't think it's a guy ship. It's an individual ship. So.
I mean, you don't got to be stuck at the hip the entire time like some conjoined twins, Nate. Like,
I know.
Like, everybody has their own interests. They're, at the end of the day, they're going to come together. They're going to have bro time. They're going to chill. And then they're going to do their own thing, you know?
And why does it bother you, Nate?
Well,
you're not going anyway, right? Well, no, I mean, I'm asking, right? You're not going to go,
Yeah,
right?
man, it's true.
Or are you going? I mean, I don't know if you're going or not.
I think he said it was kind of 50-50 whether or not he was going.
Oh, well,
It's
he has
probably
to
more
have
like-
a parent come with him regardless.
It's probably more
Nate,
like
even if
80-20.
everyone's stuck together, the whole time, you still have to have a parent come with you. You understand that, right?
I understand that. I mean,
Okay, then that's it. So decide if you want to go or not. But they are going to be going and doing their own things. You can follow Lou wherever you want.
I agree, but
I'm sorry.
That don't-
I just got off work. I'm hyped up.
I know
You know?
That don't mean you can book your own plane ticket, though. That's not what that means.
I'm a grown ass man.
You're a grown ass man.
You can't book your own plane
but
ticket
you have
and-
to have
and
a
then
parent go
plan
with
it.
you. Sorry.
I can book my own stuff. I'm a grown ass man that has money.
No, you can't.
He's a grown
No,
man. He's
no.
22.
No, you can't do
Okay,
that.
Nate. No, let me ask a question to Nate. Nate, a question. Nate, let's say you make a plane ticket today and you decide, I'm going to go whether my parents like it or not. What do you think's going to happen?
Get in trouble, but I don't freaking care.
But are you still going to be able to go? Do you think you're actually going to go on that trip?
I think, in my opinion, yes.
No. The answer is no.
No.
I don't care.
The answer is no.
I don't care what they think. I'm still going.
It don't matter. You're not going nowhere
Nate,
unless you get a
why
ride to
don't
the
you
damn
think about
airport.
the other people
Who's
that
gonna
are
give you a
going?
ride to the airport, bro?
Uber.
Nate, I love you. Nate,
This
I love
motherfucker
you
gonna
to
run
death.
away.
I love you to death, but you have to start thinking about
I
other
don't
people before
fucking
yourself.
care.
I love Nate too.
Okay, so you
but
see-
you're tripping.
Care about yourself, then. That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
You're tripping, Nate.
Not really.
I mean, it's all about Nate.
Well, I mean, here's the
Yep.
thing. I think we're running into the same situation as the softball game. You're kind of getting back into that. You're falling back into that mindset there. That you. Okay.
Of course, you left. He's pissed. This is what I'm gonna say. 'Cause you know, look, just like Nate, like you love to pick on Vic because you're special needs, so you think that gives you a reason to pick on Vic.
Don't do it,
Look,
TK. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No,
Don't
no,
do
no,
it.
no, no. I'm not gonna do anything mean. Just listen. Vic has to have special circumstances to get to these things. You don't hear him complaining, do you? Okay? And he's older than you. So stop it. You can't say I'm special needs, I could do whatever I want, and then get pissed off when we tell you
Hold
you
on.
can't do something.
Hold on.
Oh, looks like you ran him off.
I'm not gonna say this live, but there's a reason that you have to differentiate between Vic and Nate. I mean, there's a
Well, I tried to do that, but Nate thinks it's okay.
but you
to
understand
make
why,
fun of
right?
Vic.
You understand what I'm saying,
I'm not
though, right?
stupid fishing, but you know what? Sometimes people have to hear things, or they're never gonna stop.
Well, I mean, we told Nate multiple things.
Yes,
and Nate
yes.
don't,
And he
Nate
still
don't ever
thinks he's
stop.
gonna go. And unless a parent goes, he's not gonna go.
Okay.
And
okay,
I'm just
okay.
saying the truth. If that makes me a bitch, oh well.
No, I mean, you're not a bitch. It's no.
Well, I kind of am, but I really don't give a fuck anymore. That's the beauty of being older.
No.
Speaking of Vic, how about them Falcons, Vic? 2-0.
Oh yeah, 2-0. Yep.
Woo! Boy.
Hey, them Falcons beat the Green Bay Packers.
Man,
Yep, they did.
I've never seen the
Beat the
Falcons want to win like that before. Like I haven't seen that a long time.
Me
A
neither.
long
Mhm.
time.
A lot of fight from
I'm sorry, BA.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just want to address this real quick. Nate says, "I don't fucking care. I'm a grown ass man that can do whatever I want." And when I'm grown ass man believes believes he can do stuff he can do. Here's the thing. I mean, again, before you so rudely dropped off the stream before you heard what I was about to say.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Where do you say that?
This is turning.
The comments?
This is turning
We
into.
can't see anything.
This is turning into the situation like it was at the softball game. How upset you got about the softball game when people were telling you that it probably was not the brightest ideal for you to go ahead and book your ticket without letting your mom or dad know that you had plans on coming. Because here's the thing. You're not only, I mean, I understand you're grown, but certain situations like that require adult supervision for you, and not only
I mean, you can't just hop on a plane.
Right, and not only that, but I mean, you're not thinking about the other people that are involved in this either. Like, I mean, you have to think about the people that you could possibly be putting out by you just making decisions like that without thinking about them or thinking them through.
Well, I hate putting it like that, but like, I mean, that's a realistic situation. I mean, if Vic goes somewhere, it's all taken care of.
I didn't even mean to bring up Vic in that.
And I've never
sense.
even been anywhere, but Jesus
No,
Christ.
but what I'm saying, Fishin, is I wasn't even bringing up Vic for any other reason other than Nate is being hypocritical right now. Okay, he picks on Vic so bad, but then he says, "Well, I'm special needs, so I get a pass." Hang on, let me finish.
I know. Go ahead.
Hold on. I say, oh, well, that doesn't give you a pass. It's not the same thing. He doesn't give a fuck. So then I don't give a fuck. If you're special needs, Nate, then you need a parent to go with you. You can't say you're an adult now and you could do whatever you want. You can't have your cake and eat it too. That's all I'm saying. It's
according to Pete, you can.
I can what?
Yeah.
You can have your cake
Well, my
and eat it
cake,
too.
and I want to eat it too.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
my
you
fucking
and
cake.
I-
I can eat it too. Damn it! No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
No, I
want
get
my
what you're
cake.
saying. I get what you're saying, TK. Well,
No, I
here's
get what you're saying.
yeah, I mean, but here's the thing that I'm trying to, and I mean, I don't.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, Nate, really?
What did he say? Oh, he must have said something really nasty.
What did he say?
He's very narcissistic. It's all about him. He can't see anybody else's
I'm
feelings.
hoping he doesn't mean this. He put in the comment section, parents don't live long. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Nate.
You know what, Nate?
That's supposed
You
to.
know what? I should call
Nate,
his mom.
you need to calm your ass down, Nate.
No, nobody nobody should say that. Are you kidding, Nate?
No.
I mean, no, that's not even something to joke about. I might call your mom.
Here's the thing, though. Nate doesn't know any
you don't
better.
make threats
Look,
like that. For me, that's no
TK.
fucking
TK.
Well, I don't think it's a
Dare
threat
you
to
say that?
I don't think
After
Nate does
everything
not-
they do for you, you spoiled brat. You're
Nate
a
does not know
spoiled
any better.
brat, Nate. Oh, bullshit. He is spoiled fishing. Period.
Even
He's
if
not
I don't care,
that
I don't.
dumb.
It doesn't
sorry.
matter if he's spoiled or not. He doesn't know any
matters
better.
the way he acts. If he was my child, I would teach him to respect people. He's not that dumb.
Okay.
You don't think he knows what he's doing? He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he does.
Well, does
Don't
he want
you ever
attention?
say that in
Does
my
he want
chat
attention?
room,
Yeah.
Nate, 'cause I
Yes.
will call your parents and tell them exactly what you said. You don't make threats like that. That's nasty. Ugh. Even if he didn't mean it, I don't care. That's disgusting.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
that's
I don't care,
that's a
Fishin.
little
He knows better. He's 22. Give me a
Alright.
break.
That's kind of taking
Well,
it a little too far.
he wants and needs attention. I don't know why, but
I don't know why
but
either,
but he
because he
doesn't.
gets it all the time.
Well, that's my point, though. I mean, I don't know why he's missing it. I don't know that. But
I probably shouldn't come on
don't
here
I mean
after work.
don't just trash Nate and say fuck Nate. You know.
Oh, okay.
Nobody.
No, you know
I mean,
what? First of all, Nate knows I love him, but the fact that he would put a comment like that is, I don't think anybody should put a comment like that. I think you would only have to be a bad person to
No.
put a comment like that. I'm sorry. You don't put that in public. Parents don't live that long. What kind of an
That ain't right.
underhanded threat is that? That's disgusting. Your mom and dad buy you everything. They take you, they let you come to these things.
No,
You
don't do it,
know,
TK. Don't
I
do
would
it.
never
Don't do it.
let
Don't do
my
it, TK.
kid go to this. And I'm sorry, I love you, Lou, but it's too much, I think. If my kid started acting like Nate, I wouldn't let him be around people if that's how he was going to act. He doesn't act like a nice guy anymore. He used to be so sweet. I don't know what happened to him, but he thinks that everything
Nate's a freaking.
is, he deserves everything in the world. Everybody should bow down to Nate. Fuck it. You know, he gets everything he ever wants, but because he can't come to every single event, he gets pissed. But yet he goes on 8 million other trips. He's got everything he's ever wanted. His parents love him, maybe too much, and he's complaining? Nate, have your parents ever abused you or called you names or said things about you that, forget it. I'm going to stop now. I'm going to mute myself.
Yeah, don't go that far.
I mean, I just don't think he like fully understands that, like, for him to like go to Vegas like that, that would require other people around him to have to stop what they're doing to accommodate for him.
But that you don't even know what you're
He
talking
does
about.
know that, but he thinks they want to do that. People don't want to do that, Nate. Nobody wants to take care of me. Do you think if I told them, hey guys, since I don't have a boyfriend, can I just pretend I'm a guy? Can I be a guy for the day and go along? They tell me to go fuck myself, okay? Because I'm not a guy. All right? Okay, I'm muting again.
I mean,
Right,
at this
well, I
point,
mean-
I don't know what to say. You know, that particular comment just kind of took me aback, because I mean, I would never have thought that something like that would come out of your mouth, Nate. Just knowing, just right, exactly. Just knowing how much your parents actually do for you, and you know how you know, it's like you just don't get it. You know, you just don't get it. I mean, I know you think that you're grown, but I mean, you don't get what it takes for someone to rearrange their schedule so they can please you, basically. I just, you know, and for you to make a comment like that, it's just, yeah, it's just I'm just shocked, honestly. Who wouldn't care? Who wouldn't care?
I mean, I think
All right, well,
I mean-
let's just, yeah, I mean, we'll just yeah, we're just gonna end it right there. So I mean, I've said what I've had to say, and I mean that's.
Did he take off the comment at least?
No, he didn't take off the comment. So I did want to talk
leave it there. If something happens to his parents, we could just send him to the chat room.
Okay. So I did want to ask you. I was not able to watch
Psycho.
the LSU game, TK, but.
Yeah, we kicked Mississippi State's ass. Thank you very much.
I think that's an understatement.
Yeah, they did. They did.
We demolished them, so I'm happy. I'm back. We're back on track, I think, and I'm happy now. You know, the Florida State game threw me for a loop, but now we're back to
who do they play next week?
And we have Ole Miss, though. We have Ole Miss next week.
Oh,
at
that's
home,
next week. Okay.
When it's at home. And Ole Miss is an old rivalry of ours, one of the oldest rivalries, actually. Ole Miss, Arkansas has deep roots in rivalry. Auburn does, kind of. and now it's Alabama, but now it's probably not Alabama anymore. We are the kings
Did you
of
watch
the
that game, TK?
West.
Did you watch the Alabama game?
I did not laugh my ass off.
I mean, I was shocked that it took them basically till like the fourth quarter to yeah, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy.
They pulled away by 2 scores.
Oh,
I mean,
man. And just a
that was
constant
shocking.
look.
LSU doesn't have to battle with Alabama in the West anymore. So LSU beats Ole Miss. I mean, that's pretty much theirs. Even if you lose to LSU or FSU.
I'm so nervous though because of that FSU.
I mean,
game.
that's.
We did-
I mean, if you win that game, I mean, it's like you
if
kind
we
of
could
control your
win
own
out,
destiny.
I would
It's
be
over at
so
that point.
happy. You don't know how it would make up if we could win out the rest of the season. That would completely make up for Florida State. But when I watched them play,
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
uh,
You know what's
What?
crazy?
What's crazy?
If you lose to Florida late in the season, you're fucking done.
oh God, you know what? I think that y'all were lucky. Okay, I don't think that's gonna
I'm
happen.
just playing.
That ain't happening. Well, I don't know, but was Tennessee supposed to be good this year though?
They were
Because
supposed to
TriStar
be,
was
yeah.
talking
No.
like it was like, oh, we're gonna
They were
win,
supposed to
we're
be
gonna
what we
win.
thought.
And you're taking
It
this
was
from,
Joe
from
Milton hype.
someone named Bystar. Come on now.
Yeah,
on now.
fucking Bystar,
Come
bro.
on now, which has
He
not
seems
shown
so
up in
sure.
anybody's comment section. I mean, Twitter is a different universe, and I mean, I don't even want to get involved in whatever Twitter
I was
space
gonna
shit
say
that is.
he's in Twitter
Yeah.
heavy.
But as far as this community, like I have not seen him in anybody's comment section. I have not seen him get on anybody's StreamYard, which we all know he loves to do.
Oh, yeah.
He is not. He loves to be the center of attention in this group text message thing that we have going on too, and not a word
Yeah,
from him.
now he's
Not
silent.
a fucking word from him.
He's finally doing what we all asked him to do a long time ago. Just
Just
shut
shut the
up.
fuck up. Yeah.
Hey, if Tennessee would have won,
Thank you, Paul. Yeah, if Tennessee would've
if
won,
Tennessee
he'd be
would
on
have
here
won,
right now.
he'd be in this
Hey,
chat
Slim,
right
how
now.
are ya?
If Tennessee
yeah.
won, he'd be in this panel right now.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God,
Yeah.
for sure. He'd make it a point to get on right. He'd make it a point
He'd
to
be
get on
talking this shit.
everybody's
And look at me,
fucking
I'm humble. I'm a Florida fan. I'm humble.
You should be.
Sitting here like, okay.
You should
Shit.
be. humble.
Hey, yeah, unlike Octavian. Yeah.
Well, we all knew that.
Yeah, unlike Octavian.
As
but-
soon as Florida, was running away with that, we all knew. I mean, like we were both Lou and I were both saying Octavian's going to be unbearable, unbearable for the rest of this week after this win. Oh my God.
Hey,
I mean,
he's
look, props
my
to
fucking
them.
spirit animal, bro.
I mean,
He's
props
my
to
he's
them.
my spirit animal.
I mean,
Yeah.
they beat Tennessee, so
Yeah,
who is according to TriStar supposed
No,
to be
oh, no.
really good this year.
Yeah, congrats to the Golden Turds for beating the stinkier turd.
Mhm.
Right. What are your thoughts, Slim?
I'm trying to figure out why Fish
Oh my
is
God,
in
Slim.
a conversation about going anywhere when he still hasn't returned people's phone calls from 4 months ago.
Yes, Fishin'. What
That
happened?
is true.
What happened with that, huh?
Hey man, look.
Telling a
look.
little hypocrisy.
There's no there's no excuse here. I was moving at the time of the softball game. I moved now, and so I'm finally here. But it took like 3 weeks.
Oh, where'd you move to? Oh, you
I'm
don't
in an
wanna
RV
say.
like you, TK.
You know what? I think I do remember somebody saying something about
I'm in
that,
an RV.
that you were moving.
Yeah, but you should come to my place.
Well,
Come
I
live in my
understand.
area.
I understand moving, but unless it was intentional, I haven't not returned somebody's phone call for 4 months.
I mean, even like a fuck you text or something
Well,
like
that's
that.
true, but
Yeah, fuck you, I'm fine.
I
Leave
think
me
Fishing
alone.
felt bad and didn't know what to say, right? Fishing.
well,
And
well,
Yeah,
Slim,
because you
Slim
hyped
seen me
because
around, so
well, not only that,
I
but you
mean,
hyped yourself up about, oh yeah, I'm definitely coming to the softball game. You know, like
okay, I know,
we
I
even
know.
drafted you on our fucking
touchdowns or
team, and you let us
whatever you call
down.
'em.
Man, yeah. So even like just
They
like
lost because of
I
you.
know.
even like a fuck you, I'm
I know.
fine, leave me alone text would have been fine. You know, so at least we would have known that you were alive.
Yeah, Millis.
Yeah, I know.
Phyllis.
I know. Yeah, Miller.
I know. Did you fucking block everybody too from like damn Facebook and?
Fishing
Yeah,
Millis.
no, I fucking didn't. No,
I think
no, hell no. Don't compare me that way. No, ma'am.
he said that if you
No.
try to message me.
Well, for the time being, you're Millis adjacent.
There you go. There you go.
Well, that's not true.
There you
That's
go.
not true.
Well, I mean, until I get a fuck you text or something, you're Millis adjacent.
I bet.
You're
I'll give you a
MJ.
fuck you text. I'll give you a fuck you text right now.
Check your text messages.
Hey, Nate, if it makes you feel any better, I'm not going to
Hold on, Brett.
Does that
Just
make
send
you feel better, Nate?
Just send the sound clip of Raj.
Oh, I don't have that. I need that.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't have any stingers or anything like that. I've only got.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it on the cruise because then the cruise would be in January and then the stops would be in March. I'm not sure if I can afford all that. I mean, like 2 things. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
Because the hotel room
But
alone.
that's part of the reason I'm not going because I don't get. I mean, I go to casino some, but I don't go as much as like Lou and Pete and all them go. So I don't have enough built up to comp the room for that whole time.
well,
I'd have to-
yeah.
on
Well, word on the
Yeah,
street is
yeah.
that doesn't look like Hufferbilly Paul's going to be able to make it either.
On what?
On
Well,
the
he's
Vegas,
got
on the
he's
Vegas
forced
trip.
to finally retire. So it is what it is. He was trying to ride that gravy train as long as he could, and it finally came to a stop. Poor fella. Now he's got to go back to living like the rest of us.
Oh my gosh.
You know, TK, after the Alabama game in Tuscaloosa, at least y'all get Florida at home and Texas A&M at home.
Thank God. I'm just glad we get Texas A&M at home for sure.
Now, not to burst your bubble, TK, but I mean, Florida State wiped the floor with LSU, and then
I
they
know.
got absolutely embarrassed by Boston College. So how bad must LSU actually be?
Oh, wait a minute. They got embarrassed, but they still won, though.
Barely.
yeah, they
Okay. Well, no, but no, you know what happened, Slim? This is what I think happened. Because we went in ahead 3 points. We could have been ahead up more if Brian Kelly would have been smart. But I think that would have changed the momentum of the game had he just kicked those field goals, right? And we would have been ahead more. They came out like Trojan horses. They just came out. I could tell immediately they were on fire. Whatever that coach did in there, and then the more I saw them winning, more touch. It's like it was kind of one of those things where they're just in this great, awesome groove, and nobody could stop them. And the crowd was going
Brian
crazy.
Kelly.
Hopefully, he didn't put his team
Brian Kelly
halftime.
is amazing at winning games that they're favored in. Big games, though, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But well, here's what I was saying too, because I think people
Fucking
forgot
0-4
it
or
was.
some shit.
Well, no, they beat LSU in the Citrus Bowl in, I think it was 2016 or 17, something like that. They beat us by 3, but I mean, Notre Dame beat us not very long ago. Well, 2015 is kind of a long time ago. 16, whenever it was, right in that area before Joe Burrow got there. Because in 18 we played UCF and beat them, and then we played for the Natty in 19. We only had Joe 2 years, so it was before that. So he has won
Hey,
at
Slim.
least one New Year's 6 game.
Yes.
You still trying to go to that Miami, Florida game?
Well, no, that wouldn't.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
That wasn't a New Year's Six
Yeah,
game.
I am too. I am.
That was
It's
New
marked on
Year's
my
Day.
calendar, bro.
Sir, Miami's not
It's
Tennessee.
marked on my calendar.
We
It
don't
was
have a
on New
problem
Year's
going
Day,
to the
man.
swamp and winning.
Bull is it's not a New Year's.
Yeah, well, we shall see. We shall see. Tennessee thought that shit too, and then they went in there and fucking
No,
got
Tennessee
dog
has
walked.
a
So,
history of
we'll
not
see.
doing it. We have a history of going to the swamp and winning. So
We'll see.
And the Orange
Tyler
Bowl.
Van Dyke's going to be gone.
not necessarily.
Graham Mertz is going to be gone. Yeah, well, he's going to be gone.
What are y'all supposed to play next
Graham
year?
Mertz going to be gone.
Wait a minute. Wait. Who said
We're
Tyler
both
Van
going to
Dyke-
have new quarterbacks to
Wait a minute.
open the
Quit-
season.
quit trying to skip ahead. Who said Tyler Van Dyke's going to be gone? Tyler Van Dyke said himself it depends on what his draft grade is. This is a stacked quarterback class.
Yeah, true.
He very well may come back.
I mean, it is. Yeah, it is. But I mean, is he going to be a top 5 quarterback or no?
No,
Or
he's
top
gonna
10?
be. He's probably gonna be fucking round 3, round 4-ish.
Even having a good year, I think he's
Yeah,
still
exactly.
looking at third round.
He might. I mean, he might.
A good year.
Let's see. The quarterback for USC is supposed to be going into the draft this year, correct?
Caleb Williams is going. Drake May's going. I mean, there's your first 2 picks right off the bat.
Quinn Ewers is most likely going.
When Ewers is going, that Utah quarterback's going.
He got Bo Nix.
Yeah, there's another one. Bo Nix is going.
Yeah, Throw
Yeah.
Picks is going too. Yeah.
Mike Panic.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that class being stacked enough when somebody comes back.
Somebody in the comment section just said that Travis Hunter will be out for a few weeks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he got hurt last night.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Yeah, he will.
I don't know why
Yeah.
Colorado is rushing the field for an overtime win against Colorado State, who they should have beaten out.
Because they have more than double the wins they had last year.
Yeah, because I mean they're just happy to be winning. I mean,
Man, and I was watching that game. How much
Oh,
weed
my-
was being smoked in the stands?
That's funny that you mentioned that because that is one of the things that Lou was saying too. Like as we were sitting there watching that, he's like,
Really? You can
What-
see
what-
a lot of fog?
what percentage of those people in the stands do you think are high? And I was like, probably all of them.
Dude, at one point, ESPN, the camera
You're like,
flashed to the crowd, and everybody was blowing smoke out at the same time. I'm like, that whole stadium's fucking high.
At one
That
point in
is so
time,
funny.
yeah, at one point in time, like right after he said that, like right after we had talked about it, like the camera panned to like some student, like a student section in the crowd, and like there was a couple of guys that were just yelling and screaming and jumping up and down. I was like, well, I know for sure those guys are high right there.
Yeah, I mean, I was confused at first because when I first turned it on, I thought it was a football game, but then it looked like the BET Awards, so I wasn't sure.
Oh my god.
God damn,
Oh
Slim.
my god.
get it.
You had everybody showing up like it's the Super Bowl or something. Like you don't have,
That
know.
is true. Now, yeah, he's right. He's right about that.
That shit gonna happen every time for Colorado.
Yeah,
though.
I mean, like
It's
The Rock
every
was
time.
there.
You know what's crazy though?
Like a couple of rappers were there, right? And
Like
then
you see
a
that
couple
because
of,
for
Dion.
New Year's
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
and
Yep,
you see
all because
that
of
for
Dion.
national championship games, but you don't see that for a random Colorado State game.
No.
You know what? I tell you what.
Yeah, you know.
The prime of
If I was a GT fan, I would be pissed.
I'm
Yeah,
not a
that was a
GT
joke.
fan, and I was pissed. I took
Yeah.
Georgia Tech.
I-
Well, I am pissed. I'm pissed that
Fucking
he picked them over at least somebody over there in the South. You know, if it can't be us, he would have been great at Miami.
Hey,
And
look,
he would have brought
I'm
that,
just-
that
I'm just
title
saying.
back.
I can't let this go slide by
And he's
either.
pulling to
West-
Miami at Colorado.
Congratulations to West Virginia for winning too. So shout out to Golden Blue Dude. Rest in peace.
Yeah, Doo Brown.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah,
I
shout
heard,
out to Golden Blue Dude though.
I heard a rumor that Mrs. Pete even lit a
I don't like the
candle on
team,
fire.
but shout out to Golden Blue Dude.
Yeah, I'm not. I can neither confirm nor deny this, Slim, but I may have received a picture today from Pete saying that Mrs. Pete missed Howard's Rock so much that she found her own rock in West Virginia.
All in
Again, I can't confirm or deny that though.
yeah,
Oh, snap.
rock.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. So, all right, guys. Here's what I'm gonna do. The next 15 minutes, I think I'm just gonna have me and TK on until Lose Your Season Is Over video drops. So I definitely appreciate you guys coming on and kind of filling in until TK got here. So
Thanks for having us.
no, thank you guys for coming on.
Can I make one statement before I leave though?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So, is Carson Beck Jake Fromm 2.0?
I don't know enough
me know in
about
the
Carson
comments.
Beck right now. I
Let
don't know
me
enough.
know in the comments.
The only
And
one
we'll
who
see you
is
later.
hang on.
Bye, Fishing. Thanks for coming on. I am glad to see that you are well though. That you are well and that you're nothing has happened
Yes.
to you.
I think Lou feels the same way.
Vic, what's going on?
I think he does.
Yeah,
I know.
You saw? I don't know. There's a bunch of static. All right, Fishing. Thanks, bud. I appreciate it.
What the fuck is? All right, I'm dipping out of here.
Yeah.
Later,
There's some
Fishing.
crunch time going on here. So
Yeah.
love y'all.
Love you too. Thanks.
Love you. I love Fishing.
So
I love him so much. And I love Nate. I'm annoyed right now, I think, because I couldn't get back in time. Like I just
Yeah.
Anyway, but I had a good day at work.
Good.
And somebody in the group chat.
Is this gonna be like your thing? I mean, like, do you know for sure you're gonna be working every Sunday?
Well, that's the thing. Now I need to talk to I want to talk to Cece because RJ was there today, but I want to talk to Cece. She's above him and she's more in charge of the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tell her what I've got going on with this. I could say, look, I can work Sundays, but if we're done with our deliveries, can I get off at 4:30?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure she'll say yes.
Okay.
Because, if I tell her I won't take a break, I could just, leave instead because she let me do that the other day. So,
Nate, hang on. Let me just address this real quick. He says, "I'm sorry for what I said, and I regret it." Nate, we love you, okay? And I mean,
yeah, I hope.
Look, I hope you know that we're not trying to. Yes, I know, Lou. Thank you. Your season's over at 6:30. That's the reason I'm ending the show early, because I can't compete. I can't compete with you. So, but let me just finish this off by saying, I would like to think that you know us well enough to know that we're not trying to say anything to hurt your feelings or to make you feel like that you're not wanted, but it's reality. I mean, and we've had this discussion with you before. You're way too sensitive about things like that, man. So, but I mean, I love you and TK loves you. I mean, we all love you in this community, but some things you do, you can't let it get to you like that, and to the point where you say things like that. Yeah. You just can't let it get to that point. So, but okay. So that's the last I'm going to say about it. But I appreciate the apology, Nate. And I mean, we've all done.
Yeah. Well, just don't say things like that.
Yeah,
about
we've
your
all
parents.
done
It's
and
not
said
nice.
things. We've all done and said things that we.
Me
that we
too.
have regretted.
Me
So,
too.
Yeah.
Trust
so.
me, my mom
And
ain't
look,
no saint.
I just want to throw this out there too. The only reason that I'm hyping up this Your Season Is Over video is because it's going to be epic, and I kind of know what's going to be happening, and
I can't wait.
I don't want anybody to miss it. I mean, usually I'll just be like, fuck it and fuck him, So, but I know how good this Your Season Is Over video is going to be, and that's the reason why I don't want anybody to miss it. And I mean, I want to be respectful, but I mean, aside from that too, is I can't compete with him either when it comes to that, when it comes to views and everything like that. So, but going back to everything, I mean, girl, I've got a lot of shit going on these next couple of months.
I finally, well, now I'm hoping I can start to settle in more,
Yeah.
like with my job and everything, and
Yeah, once you get to that like schedule, like that like
yeah, like really having a
yeah, like
schedule
a set
more.
schedule, it's gonna be a lot easier for you. But I mean, you guys have heard me say this before, but I'm wanting to get to the point where like I can maybe cut out some of my duties for my second job, and maybe pick up a little bit more of like like hairdressing stuff, because
Uh-huh.
honestly that is my one passion. Like I mean, I didn't go to school, cosmetology school, to be delivering papers and working for the Joe Report. And I mean, to be honest with you, the way things are going with like internet and like just media and stuff like that, I mean, I don't anticipate that a physical like newspaper will be around much longer. So I definitely have something to fall back on. I mean, luckily I have my like my salon job, you know but
Yeah.
it's but I would
Well,
definitely
aren't you
like to
gonna
do
be
something that's
Lou's like? Aren't you gonna be like Lou's assistant or something?
well. I mean, that's just
What did he want? What was your
well,
title gonna be?
yeah. I mean, like his
Make
I
sure
guess
he doesn't make
assistants.
you dress up as anything. You have to be doing a serious job. It's going to be on your resume. You're going to dress very professionally, no makeup, hair in a bun, and he can't touch you during those hours.
All right, look. I mean, and he made it. I'm not sure if he's still listening. I mean, I would hope that he's still listening. But and he may deny this, but we actually had a conversation about this today. Like last
I
night
bet
and
he
like
said, "I
today.
want you to wear a
Well,
French maid
no,
outfit."
not about that. Not about how I'm dressing or anything like that. Just basically about how I have spoiled him on Saturdays when I'm over there. Like, because I mean, I literally, like, he was so sweet. I mean, I don't mean to be bringing down his rep, but he was so sweet because, like, I mean, at the end when he got done live streaming, but I mean, he live streamed for like 9 hours, 10 hours, and
Uh huh.
so usually when I'm there, like I basically I do. I basically wait on him hand and foot. Like, I mean, I'm the one that's like making the game day meals. I'm making him coffee when he wants it. So the Saturdays that I'm not there, I mean, like he made a statement to me today, today or last night that I mean that I've literally spoiled him. Like, he gets all discombobbled like on Saturdays when he's streaming, and he has to go to the kitchen to get something for himself, So, which is, I mean, look, I mean, I don't need props for that. That's just, it's in my nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that I'm just always gonna do. Like if I see that because I mean, technically he's working, so, and I mean, being on your feet for like 10 hours, I know that feeling, being on your feet for like 8, 9, 10 hours for a day. I mean, it takes a toll on your body, so anything. And that was one of the things that when we initially first got together, like, I mean, I told him, I said, look, I mean, I see how hard that you work, and I mean, this is your job or whatever. I mean, so when I'm here, I mean, I am here to help you in any way that you need help. So,
I wish I could find somebody that would love me like that.
oh, stop it.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Look,
Uh,
there's still plenty of
I'd rather
fish in
be
the
alone
sea.
than not have that. See, I have to have that. If I don't have somebody who's just awesome, and I don't mean like do whatever I say, they have to have a backbone. But what I'm saying is care enough about me and think about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To think about me enough to do simple things, to not take me for granted, and to always follow through when you say you're going to do something, because there's nothing that's more irritating than when somebody says they're going to do something and they don't do it, especially when they've done it multiple times. I
Yeah.
just say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So,
I agree.
yeah, when you feel like you're the only one that cares in a relationship, it's not good.
Yeah.
So,
But that's the thing too. Like, I don't want him to get the impression that I feel like that, that because I do all this shit for him, that he needs to repay me in any way. I mean, look,
well, no, it's just being loving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I want a guy to do that for me because I want something from him. I
Yeah.
just want to know that feeling, kind of, I guess.
oh, and you'll get it.
I will,
You'll
I
get
guess.
it. Look, I mean, it's, Yeah. I mean, I got a second opportunity, so I mean, it's in the cards for you. I think it's in the cards for you, most
Well, if it
definitely.
is, it is. You know, this is the good thing too, is that how happy I am with myself now.
Right.
That you know, I still do want that, yes, and I could say yes, I want that, but I'd rather have nothing if I can't have that. I'll be okay being alone because I'm so happy right now.
Mhm.
I have friends at work. I have friends outside of work. I have friends where I live. I have friends everywhere I go now.
Right.
And it's
Exactly.
fantastic. And I get like this little not meltdown, but this little tongue lashing I gave Nate was just a bunch of annoyances about him all rolled up in one that finally came out because, you know, I couldn't believe he was still talking about Las Vegas and that he just doesn't get it, you know? I mean, I'm not going to bring that up again. I'm just saying that I lost it for a second, right?
And look, we all had
But
those
I'm not like
moments.
that anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm
Well,
not
look,
like
we all
that
had those
anymore.
moments, like that one time that I went off on Jay Shipes. You remember that? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You talk about a tongue lashing? Yeah, that was some
He
fucking
got a tongue.
serious shit that happened. And
I've
that's the
given
thing.
plenty of tongue lashing.
Right, right. That's the thing too. I mean, like, and that was
Well, and the thing
long
is
before
I love
actually,
Nate.
and I actually before I actually met Jay in person too. So I mean, but yeah. So
And I love Nate. I mean, the way I talk to him, I feel like I'm talking to him like if I was his mom for a day kind of thing. What I would put up with, you know, if somebody said you have to be Nate's mom for a day, I wouldn't let him do anything. He's just going to stay here and play video games while we talk and have fun. I'm not going to go anywhere, watch him and do that. I'm too old for that shit.
yeah. Well look, and don't feel bad about the cruise thing. I mean, if you can come, we would love for you to come. And I mean, it looks
If I
like
can afford
honestly,
it, I will.
it looks
but-
like honestly, it might just be me and Mrs. Pete, which which I'm fine with. But I don't know, with everything that I've got coming up too. Like, look, I mean, we've got Lou and I are planning on going to New Orleans
Well-
in November, and then there's Christmas coming up. It's like
Yes,
like
I'm
I think I
saying.
told I think I told you this before. Like the last 3 months, like so November, December, and January are like, well, October too. So include October in that. So October, November, December, and January are like the worst 4 months for me. Because I've got birthdays in October, Thanksgiving in November. Also I've got some birthdays in November. December I've got birthdays and fucking Christmas, and then January. Yeah, so it's like the end of the year. Those last 4 months of the end of the year are just like financially the worst the worst months for me. So
Well,
so I might
do
not
have I do have an idea that will cost way less, but it's going to be top secret, and only me, you, and Miss Pete are going to know. But none of the guys are going to know.
Okay.
And any girls that might be interested if it's going to be a slob event. But I'll have to talk to you off the air because Lou's not going to know about it. You know why?
Why?
Because it's not on his list and he doesn't know what it is. So he's going to have to
For,
suffer.
listen, for the record, there is no fucking list, okay? So, yeah. There's
You
no,
wishes there
I'm
was.
a grown-ass woman, okay? And, again, there's no ring on this finger, so...
Yeah, unless you put a ring on it, she's going to do what she wants. And we're going to get
I'm
wild.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you, babe.
Aw. See, look how much she loves you.
But I mean, I am sticking by the there will be no list. There would be no list of places that I am able to attend.
When he
because-
said approved activities, I nearly lost it. when he said activities.
I about fell out of my chair when he said that. I was like, wait, what?
It was so funny.
I know.
We have a list of approved activities, and I'm like thinking of arts and crafts and
Look,
volleyball.
I
and
love how
softball
how he tries to get Pete involved in this too, knowing that it's all him. Like it's all him. But he tries to throw Pete under the bus, thinking that him and Pete are getting together and are the ones that are making up this list. So. I see you, babe. I see what you're doing. All right, I see.
Pete's
you.
not going to know about this special event either, and there's plenty of activities involved.
Oh,
Fun activities.
See, I'm already getting it from him too as well. That this is going to be a couples cruise, because me and Mrs. Pete have already said that we're down for going. So just like the whole couples massage thing when we went to Cherokee, now he's
if I can't go, well, what if I get to go?
Well,
what if I can
look? I
save
keep
the money?
I keep telling him. I'm like, no. I was like, it's a girls' trip. I was like, you can twist it in any way you want to make yourself feel better.
He didn't want me to go. He didn't want me to go.
No. I'm saying he's trying to twist it to where it's like,
just you and her, and y'all are,
Yeah, exactly. Trying to make it more, I guess, tantalizing or whatever. So.
Yeah, throw TK out. She's too old anyway.
No, that's not absolutely not what he was saying.
Teasing.
No, not absolutely what he was saying.
I'm teasing, girl.
He's trying to basically troll me, and
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
So, but
I hope I can. Well, how much did you say it was again?
I think from what she had texted me, I think maybe like $400.
And that's just the cruise
for the weekend. No, this particular cruise is all inclusive. So the only thing that you would have to pay for would be anything like outside of the ship, like wherever we dock or whatever.
That's not. I thought it was something like thousands. I thought it was in the thousands.
No.
I've
It's
never
not in the
been on
thousands.
a cruise.
No.
I thought they were expensive.
Yeah, no. I think it's either like $400 or $500. But like I said, it'll be all inclusive. So all of our meals will be, anything inside the ship that we do inside the boat is going to be included in the price that we pay.
Scared.
Yeah. So, but hey, we'll talk offline about it too, like me, you, and Mrs. Pete, because I would like to try and get as many of the significant others that want to go, especially for the guys that are going on the Vegas trip. Like if we can get their significant others to agree to possibly go on this girls trip, the more the merrier. I'm happy with it just being me, me and Mrs. Pete. I would love for you to be able to come. I would love for Robin to be able to come, so. But yeah, we'll definitely have to get together the closer it gets to kind of finalize some things. So, but no, it's definitely not in the thousands of dollars. No.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah. So
because even my hotel room at Slobs costs more than that.
Right.
So
yeah. So all right, my friend. Well, the Your Season is Over video has started. I appreciate you coming on.
Mwah.
I appreciate those that are still watching, but yeah, if you guys want to head on over to Uncle Lou's channel, to watch the Your Season's Over video, I'm okay with that. So, just make sure you're hitting the thumbs up before you leave. So, and we'll talk again.
Yes,
all right.
Definitely.
Love you.
All right. Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Love you guys. Love the support that you guys are always giving me. I apologize that this particular stream was short, but like I said, the Your Season is Over video is going to be a good one to watch. So y'all head on